Hello and welcome to Hosier Lane in the CBD of Melbourne. This narrow laneway is super famous for its incredible street art. It has become over the years one of the city's top tourist attractions. At the corner with Flinders Lane behind me, there's also since December 2024 a street art gallery called The Outsiders. But can street art really be taken away from the street to be displayed in a gallery? To find out, let's meet with the couple behind this exhibition, Sandra, Powell and Andrew King.
My name's Sandra Powell.
Oh, I'm Andrew King.
And we're collectively known as Sandrew.
The exhibition came about really because of the ill fortune of the previous occupier, which is a menswear store. They went broke and they left in a hurry, and we just happened to know the people who look after the building, and we thought, hey, let's see what we can do with converting a shop into an art gallery.
Yeah, so our long-term aim has always been that we really think that there should be a street art centre for Melbourne that represents this incredibly strong genre of art that is just so important to Melbourne. And we've always thought that maybe our collection could serve as the basis for a street art centre. Another thing that is really important to Andrew and I is that we don't want to monetise the collection. So we insist that the collection be shown for free. If there was going to be a centre, there are other ways of making it financially viable. Everybody says to us here, where's the shop? If we can't get that to happen eventually, well, it will just go back on the walls of the home, I suppose.
Street art comes from graffiti, and that's a very individualist pursuit, highly controversial in some circles. The artists that have got the freedom and the guts to go out and do things that could get them into trouble, and many of them, and most of them, the ones in this room here, I would think they've all come from a background of doing unauthorised work, and some of them still do that. The art we've got in this exhibition is studio work, yes. There's no denying that. It's just generally called street art because it's by street artists. So we don't buy into that argument about you can't have it on the street, take it from the street.
These artists deserve to be seen in places other than the streets. And what is really important to us is that, the biggest joy that we ever get is when an artist gives up their day job to become a full-time artist. And so what Andrew and I do is that we encourage the artists, we want them to make a living, we want them to be career artists. And so, the main way of doing that is to have a studio practice as well. So this actually isn't a street art collection. It's a collection by street artists, and that's the different part of it.
Art by street artists.
But every single one of the artists that we collect, still is active in the street in some form or manner, legally or illegally.
Melbourne is undoubtedly one of the street art capitals of the world, but our aim is to make it the number one. We need a permanent centre. We need a focus, and that's part of the reason that we're here, and part of the reason we're talking to you, talking with you right now. We want to get this message out, and we're looking to get the support of the public, and the support that we've had to date has been incredible.
More than 80,000 people from all around the world have visited The Outsiders so far, proving that street art had its place in a gallery. It will close permanently on May 25th, but Sandra and Andrew's crusade won't stop there, with the hope that one day a permanent centre for street art could open in Melbourne.